Hello, friends and bees and friends who are also bees, and welcome to this week's NieR Replicant stream. This week, sorry, I'm just getting, I'm the right thing set up on my phone, which I should have done before going live, but I didn't think about it because I'm a fool. There we go. Welcome to this week's NieR Replicant stream, where, as the title says, we are going to be continuing our playthrough of Route D, but we're going to be starting by going through some weapon stories, because over the last week I've been grinding a bunch of the materials that I need for upgrades. I am missing, I have 5 more upgrades to do, and I'm missing 3 bits of pyrite, some jewellery, and that's it. Sorry, I was distracted. My spreadsheet with its conditional formatting has got messed up. I love conditional formatting, it's my favourite thing in the world. Words. So yeah, we're going to be starting with the weapon stories. So let's swap to the gameplay. As you may be able to tell, I'm very tired today, and it's because I had not much sleep, raided, went to go get groceries, and then came home and did loads of laundry, and I still have a shit ton of dishes to do after stream, and then also to make dinner and get some rest before class tomorrow, so I'm not feeling great. Anyway, less chuntering, let's just log in. And I will, of course, forget how to use my fucking computer. And leave stuff around my desk. Oops, and I should turn music back on, shouldn't I? Feels better. Maybe, I don't know, I can't fucking tell. Right, let's go through and look at some of these weapons. I love him with all my heart, as he does me. When we cross past that door, he sends signals with his eyes that only I can understand. He treasures my gifts so much he keeps them locked away in a safe. Oh, I couldn't ask for a better lover. I can't believe this. My best friend deceived the love of my life and stole him from me. One moment he was there and the next he was gone. All that remains are some of my gifts, which are scattered across his empty room. Everything else of value has been sold in the village marketplace. This will not stand. He hasn't abandoned me. He's just been tricked by that woman. I know he still has feelings for me. He must. I'm far more beautiful than she is, and he knows it. Oh yes, he knows. But I must make him see the truth, and quickly. I have to get her away from him. I have to kill her. Kill. Hurry up and kill. We're back in Higurashi, clearly. Consumed by her banner, Sultan slaughtered the young husband and wife, hacking them with such force that the blade of her sword warped. The woman then went into hiding, leaving behind only clumps of unrecognizable meat and a sword with a horribly red blade. But no matter how many smiths attempted to repair the sword, it never again retained its original shape. F. Then he paid attention to which ones I upgraded her. There was once a royal sword passed down in a prodigious kingdom that had prospered for generations. It was said that the crystal embedded upon it contained a great magic, and should it ever absorb the blood of 10,000 people, it would glow bright and grant its wielder immortality. However, the kingdom's final ruler, known to the world as the High King, valued the continued prosperity of the kingdom he had inherited from his ancestors over any prospect of eternal life. One day the queen, the king's dearest love, lost her life in a tragic accident. She was with child, and the tragedy occurred shortly before the babe was to be born. Distraught with grief upon hearing the news, the aged king found himself unable to accept the prospect of his royal bloodline dying with him. In an attempt to continue the kingdom's legacy by attaining a body without death, the now mad High King used the sword to cut down any and all subordinates or citizens unlucky enough to cross his path. If I am to be the final king, he was heard to cry, then the kingdom will survive so long as I live. He killed his subjects by the dozens, the hundreds, the thousands. And with each life he stole, the crystal's light grew more radiant. But when the crystal was nearly full, the king's ailing heart proved unable to bear the burden and burst, killing him on the spot. Alas, had he just slain the pregnant woman and unborn child that were before his very eyes, he would have taken exactly 10,000 lives. That's not, depressing in the slightest. Pod, relay the following to command. Mission complete, destruction of target verified. I will return to the bunker after recovering the commands. Over. Pod, relay the following to command. I've made contact with the operations target. No suspicious activity observed at present. I will continue monitoring the target. Over. Just like outside. Pod, relay the following to command. I investigated the target's observational records but found no hostile behaviour. Requesting target re-examination and the temporary suspension of this operation. Destruction of target verified. I make no apologies, for I promised I would not. Farewell. I keep having to go through all of these because I can't remember which ones I upgraded recently. Raised the cry of my birth, the sound of heated iron taking shape, a steel mallet striking my form. Born to deliver karmic justice, I enter the world under the careful watch of a spark and a flame that gives light to the deep. I am a blade born with a defeating, deafening roar. I am a weapon, I am iron will. I grant death. I transform the dread and screams of my foes to elation. I festoon my iron skin with their viscera. When I rob them of life, I am filled with dark joy. When I crush them beneath me, I find meaning in my birth. And I continue to kill, that I might share this delight with all. I kill and I kill and I kill and I kill. I am a weapon, I am iron will. I am shattered. At battle and blood's end, my body is torn asunder by malice and hate. Today I again engage the red dragon in battle, and magical forces meet leaping iron fangs to create a bloodstorm. My steel cursed, I sink into the slumbering black. I am a weapon, I am iron will. I dream. It is the dream of a small butterfly. In it, the butterfly is caught in a light rain, struggling against it with all its might. In the darkest of nights, I behold a dream that will never come true. I am a weapon, I am iron will. Memoir, June 6, 2003, approximately 3 o'clock. A massive white humanoid, initially called the Weapon but since renamed the Giant, falls from the tie above Tokyo Shinjuku Ward, inflicting tremendous damage. At the same time, a large red creature, henceforth referred to as the Dragon, appears and engages the Giant in combat, though both the nature of its attacks and their utility remain unclear. As the Self-Defense Force contemplates methods by which they might attack the target, the government establishes a Bureau of Emergency Countermeasures. Memoir, June 2nd, 2003, approximately 4 o'clock. The Giant, which was locked in combat with the Dragon, suddenly begins to collapse for reasons unknown. The Dragon is then shot down by the 6th Division, 303rd Squadron of Air Self-Defense Force. No official record exists of who issued the order to attack the Dragon. Workers have begun to retrieve the remains of both the Giant and the Dragon, but no official verification has ever been made regarding which organisation performed the ritual. Memoir, December 2003. The first case of white chlorination syndrome is confirmed in Tokyo Shinjuku Ward. Memoir, July 2004. Humans continue to turn violent due to white chlorination syndrome, with fighting growing increasingly intense in infected regions. With the cause of the disease still unclear, the infected are isolated and violent riots suppressed by force. Main thoroughfares are sealed and rail transportation is halted, later leading to all of Shinjuku being sealed off. At this time, the prospect of asking the American military for non-official intervention is considered, but the government defers. Meanwhile, research begins on mesoparticles obtained from the Giant and the Dragon, as well as on countermeasures for white chlorination syndrome. This research ultimately leads to the founding of the Gestalt Project a decade later, and the idea of immortality via uploading one's soul into a body to be retrieved at a later date. My family has decided that I am to be betrothed. I cannot resist, for I am but a tool. The man who became my husband possessed terribly cold eyes, but he too was a mere tool to be used so his family might prosper. He treats me well in his own way, but I was still unable to properly respond to his kindness. One night, he calls me to his chambers. Still thinking him a kind man, I go to him willingly. As he greets me, I stare at the beautiful white katana he holds in his hand. Transience is Spirit of the Usurper are the ones that I still have yet to upgrade. He'd grown old. The king's dauntless gaze has lost his light, and his stalwart body had grown soft. What's more, every ounce of fear and vanity he had gained with age now gnawed away at his heart. The king was afraid, so he repeatedly ordered the invasion of neighbouring countries so as to hold on to the lands he'd been sworn to protect. The king was afraid, so he tried to take everything through violence and oppression, for he no longer trusted his own advisors and vassals. There was a dragon that had sworn fealty to the king. This wingless creature would do anything the king commanded, for he had been saved by the king once and was sworn to repay this debt with his very soul. Even if the king's orders were folly and madness, the dragon would follow them to the last, for his king was justice itself. One day the dragon requested an audience with the king. He was covered in blood from his latest victim, the king's own son, who the regent had ordered the dragon to assassinate. The bloody dragon hung his head low and said, "I cannot defy your orders, O king, but neither can I obey them any longer. I beg of you, kill me and grant me release." This is the tale of a foolish king and a wingless dragon in a nation that fell centuries ago. Even now, as the wind blows ceaselessly across the grasslands, it blows just as it did on the day the king and dragon made their pact. I believe that's a reference to some part of Drakengard, but I don't know. There once existed a cursed spear whose holder would inevitably meet a violent end. Eventually, this weapon found its way to a mechanical automaton that possessed no soul, and though it was a mere machine, the spear delivered countless deaths upon it all the same. The automaton warned against mechanical weapons much like itself. It was crushed to death, burned to death, and thrown to its death from great heights. Yet each time the automaton was reborn and thrown into battle anew. The war became fiercer and more complicated. There were self-detonation suicide attacks, false operations, and betrayals by companions. Indeed, it seemed to the soulless automaton that it was inhabiting a cycle of infinite, cyclical hell. Finally, the automaton died a final time in order to save its trusted companions, an act that precluded the possibility of ever returning to life again. But as pangs of agony spread through its body, the automaton found its final rest. To be, my beloved. So there we go. We've got 3 upgrades, and we're doing pretty well for ourselves. So let us continue with the story. We left off last week. We had got the message from the chief of the Eyrie that we should go visit him. And now we're going to go do that. The plan is to do the Eyrie seafront and the desert today, and then next week finish it off, and then the week after that I'll probably do an extra long Route E stream, because I have heard that Route E is a lot shorter than the others, but because I don't know if it's completable in a day. I'm actually going to turn auto battle off, because I don't need anything from these guys anymore, which is extremely nice. I need stuff from the flying shades, the flying wizard shades that look a bit like Death Eaters. This is the forest. Yes, this is the right place. Whoops, oh well. And I need stuff from the armored shades. I'm so glad that I no longer need stuff from the caster shades that you get here, because I just spent so bloody long getting fallen necklaces that it's exhausting.
We do not desire.
We do not desire needless conflict.
If we can continue to live with humans,
Then we can continue to live peacefully.
But that young man will come.
Yes, the young man will come.
He will kill us all. Women and children included.
what should we do? What can we do?
Not fucking much is the answer. TBH, like, if they didn't transform, we probably never would have noticed. I can't remember if Kaine says anything about it or not. I no longer need eagle eggs as well. So good. Fun fact, needing eagle eggs was the main reason that I decided to start over Route D from scratch. Because I completely forgot that you could get them inside... No, come on. Inside the diary. So I spent ages farming them here, only to then drop a bunch when I was farming stuff in the diary. It's like, great, wonderful. I'm not salty about this at all.
Hello? We're here from Popola's village.
It's all over.
We came to ask about the letter you sent.
Our days are numbered. Our village is doomed.
As cheerful as ever, it seems.
You're the one who wrote the letter, right?
I don't know about any letter.
What the hell is going on here?
It may be faster for us to take our inquiries elsewhere. Let us ask around. Someone must know something.
Okay. Fine. Go this way. My brain is just set to off today, I'm afraid to say. Ouch. Landed with my ass directly on top of the barrel. Actually, I'm going to sell a bunch of shit. So I've got loads of it that I can sell, so... So I'm going to sell a bunch of shit and then I'm like, actually I'm just going to sell some shit. Broken earrings make me so angry.
Come back.
I kept getting the restaurant farm necklaces.
Yeah, I think I heard something about that.
So, you know about the letter?
Maybe I don't. I'm not sure. Which is it, man? Oh, and if I may ask, are you friends of Kaine?
You could say that.
Ah, I've heard the rumors. Here to hunt shades, are you? Indeed. Our aim is to defeat every last one. Every last one? Everyone? Everyone.
Vice!
Beware, this man is a shade.
Damn it! It's a trap!
I figured as much.
Whoops.
You guys sure are taking your goddamn time.
1,000 apologies. We were distracted by the local welcoming party.
How dragoon of me
Want
to go.
some help?
A carnival of murder? I love it!
Kaine! The villagers are possessed!
But not all of them. Some are still human, so be careful!
You for all of this!
Hi. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just here vibing.
Get out of here! No way! I'm not gonna abandon my own sister!
Kaine, what's going on?
Don't be fooled by this lady. She's a shade. No! No! You people are the monsters here!
Stay back, kid. Your sister is one of them now.
I don't care what she is! She's my sister, and I love her.
I think it would have been more effective if she wasn't a shade. Because then it would have been just Kaine killing a random person. Also, I love that Kaine is supposed to be this brilliant fighter, and yet, of all of us, she's the one most often stabbed. Hello? Why have you done this? We just wanted to live our lives in peace.
Stop it! Don't hurt my sister!
You monster. You possess monsters. It is you who have lost your humanity. You who are the true monsters.
What madness. These people are behaving. Villagers are under attack over there.
Listen, I know you guys drop one of the other bits of items that I need. So drop it. Okay. With apologies for the frame drops. It's happening in-game that my in-game FPS has gone to shit.
It's all over. This village is history.
RIP. Biggest threat to my health is,
Damn it, Kaine! You gotta get up! Emil, watch Kaine! I'll go clean.
Right?
Can I have littler frames as a treat? There we go. Christ up. Nope. Why does this happen? Computer was doing so well, it was behaving so nicely, and then it's like...
What could those black swirls be?
I can't take this anymore.
Oh my god. I can't believe I forgot to put auto back on.
What's happening?
That would help with the fighting, wouldn't it? Time for balls. Weird egg.
By my pages. Is this beast a shade as well?
That thing sucked up the villagers.
No! I'm gonna kill them all! We can't let that happen!
Our village. Our world. Where am I? Who am I?
I feel something
What I want is...
from within the creature.
magic clips here. Not, that's a total waste.
Is this the combined power of all those shades?
Gives me a feedback.
It will take more than a barrage of magic to stop us. The first to waver is the first to die. I sense magic coming from the center of that eye.
Wait! I think those are actual people!
Hold nothing back. Those are shades.
Combination of both? Don't know why I'm doing no damage. There we go.
The surrounding tentacles appear to deflect magic.
Do look for damage as a treat.
Now, focus your magic on the beast's center.
I would love to, unfortunately. I'm in hell. As I said, apologies for all the phone drops. It's happening in game. There is, as far as I can tell, nothing I can do about it, except sit here and cry.
Look out! Something's coming!
Its weak point is located around the back. Try attacking it from above.
No, I would love to, unfortunately.
I'll try to pin it down!
Emil!
Up, climb the fucking
Emil!
ladder.
I'll keep it busy! You should be able to attack! From behind! Go around and get it! Please, hurry!
Emil can handle this. We must circle behind the creature at
I'm
once.
trying my fucking hardest. I've just decided to go extremely slowly, and not actually obey the way that I tell us to go. Rather than do the
You
things
must
that I'm
strike it in the eye.
supposed to, what if instead
Did we get it?
It is escaping to the inner level.
I'm coming! Gotta catch my breath!
Careful, Emil. Won't help anyone if we lose you here. God damn it! We beat the hell out of that thing. How can it still move?
Its combined powers are beyond even my greatest suspicion.
Come on! Help me take it out!
I'm on it.
like the Emil shoots from his head? Like, gross, but cool at the same time. 99% likely that of Red Eye, Death Red Eye confirmed. Taking the Force ordered home, Legion movements untraceable.
Emil! Emil, wait!
Emil!
He's gone. His instincts have taken hold. The ultimate weapon is being deployed.
Ah, fuck! This ain't good, sunshine!
Into the immutable sphere we go. So if you can hear the new background noise, it's my phone. I do feel really bad for Emil. He is just a kid. Like, more so than us, he is just a kid. I'm not going to enter Emil's memory because we did it last route, and my throat hurts.
What have I done? I killed innocent people. I killed them all.
But you saved us. If it wasn't for you, we'd all be dead. We owe you.
But I...
It's all right. Really? Don't look back.
Obtained the sacrifice key fragment.
We had best be off.
Yeah.
Hang on, I just got an achievement. Ha! I got the Wendy achievement. Despite all of my flailing around and dying, I got it. Scourge of the Eyrie defeated Wendy within 8.5 minutes. Got a few more time-based ones that I have not yet done, but so happy. Let us head with much sorrow back to the village. We are going to go to the desert first, I have decided.
Maybe Popol has found some information about the Shadow Lord. Let's drop by the village.
Very well.
God, I can see those. Feels so nice not to have to worry about this anymore. Like, seeing those guys, I'm not having to be like, oh, I should stop and kill them all for their, just in case they give me a necklace. It's like, no, the shades that I need to kill are the armoured shades that you get in the shrine and the castle, and the flying shades that you get in the shrine, I believe in the castle as well, but the best place to farm them is in the desert. And then also some pyrite, which I've just been farming in the temple. Okay, I remember. I don't have anything in our mailbox until Deathla says so. I'm gonna do facade first because don't know. I like it better. And then also because I suppose the wall just terrible.
Hey, Popola.
Ah, you're back.
Have you learned anything more about the Shadow Lord's key?
I'm sorry, but it's going to take me some time yet.
I see. Well, can I take something off your plate in the meantime?
Oh, how about this? You know the ferryman with the red bag, right? Well, he's been skipping out on work lately. Can I ask you to go to Seafront and check on him?
Sure thing.
I'll do what I...
No mailbox.
This feels alarmingly familiar.
I'm sure that couple is merely having another one of their inane spats. Let us do our utmost not to get dragged into it this time,
No mailbox. In that case, never fucking mind. What do you see from it? I suppose facade is the most, like, you do facade and you think, okay, yes, time for revenge. I don't know. You may not, I do. God, look at that difference. 4 levels, 8 hours. The thing is, there are some things that you farm by like loading and reloading, and other things that you farm by going in and out of a certain zone. Like it's easier to go in and out of, well, say like for example, if you're doing the temple, if you're farming stuff from the temple, it is easier. There's not a save point there, at least like not in the bits you access when you're not doing quests. So, I don't think guys that I need to spawn here. Oops. I need a bunch of iron ore as well, but I will just buy that while I'm farming it.
Yeesh. I don't think I've ever seen fog this thick before. Huh? What's that?
Spooky fucking boat, that's what it is. Hello?
Oh god, it's over. My life is over.
What's wrong?
Oh hey, I remember you. You're the ones who helped us out way back when.
Seeing as we've come all this way, I suppose we had best ask, what is the matter?
I had a fight with my husband, and he ran away from home.
Yes. You may color me utterly flabbergasted.
But it's all that idiot's fault. I was saving up a bunch of apples, and he went and ate 10 of them.
Astonishing, I don't know how he did that without getting sick.
Actually sort of impressive.
Well, sure, I may have lost my temper a little, but I can't believe he just up and left. He's been gone for a week now, and it's...
All right. We'll help you find him.
Really? Oh, thank you so much.
And here we go again. Shall we begin by asking around at the tavern like before?
Here we go again.
Hey there. I'm looking for the guy with the red bag. You seen him around lately?
Really? Is that couple fighting again?
Yeah, the guy took off and hasn't been seen since. I take it this isn't a surprise?
Hardly. Their arguments are legendary. We're actually considering selling tickets as a tourist attraction. Anyway, I think he's from that village with the library. Maybe he went back home. I think his brother is a guard there or something.
Thanks for the tip. I'll see what I can figure out.
Say, you're pretty handsome. Care to buy a lonely woman a drink?
Yeah, I'm good.
As the song goes, it's time to go forward and back, and then go forward and back, and then go forward and back, and then go one step forward. Yona's much better at chores than I am. I have not properly cleaned my flat since moving in. I like everything.
Hard to believe a ship of this size managed to run aground.
A mop off of stuff is like spilled or whatever, but
what was that? Hey, is someone there? Okay, I definitely heard someone cough just now. Maybe it's one of those kids from town? But where are they?
Where are they indeed?
There you are. What are you doing here, kid? And who are you, anyway? Were you a passenger on this ship, maybe? Hey, it's okay. You don't need to be scared.
To think that couple's petty squabbles have become something of an attraction for the locals.
Doesn't surprise me in the least. Seeing people like that puts a little spring in your step, you know?
You humans truly are a maddening bunch. Such buffoonery does little more than wear this old tome out.
I like this one about the ocean. I bet you can drink a little and still be a go, right?
Hey there. How you feeling? Well, your cough seems better at least. Check it out. I brought you some bread today. Oh, easy there. Jeez, you must have been starving. Well, look, no one's gonna take this from you, so just take it easy so you don't choke on it, okay? So, what were you doing on this boat, kid? Actually, scratch that. First things first. I can't just keep calling you kid. You got a name? Well, this is going nowhere fast. Let's see. Louise. Yeah, what about Louise? I mean, it just sort of popped into my head, but what do you think? Guess you're okay with it. Well, it's nice to meet you, Louise.
Searched the southern plains back when the wife ran off too, right?
I believe we did, yes.
Lots changed since then. So it's kind of nice when we find something that hasn't. The fact that couple is still arguing almost fills me with, I don't know, hope, I guess.
If you ask me, that particular couple could benefit from a little change.
They do exemplify though, all things change, things stay the same. Don't you think it's strange? Camera. Look, here's the guy that you want to talk to. He's right here.
Oh, hey, it's you. What's up?
You're related to the ferryman who carries a red bag around, right?
Yeah, he's my little brother. Haven't seen him in a while, though.
A shame. Have you any idea where he may have absconded to?
Not a clue. Like I said, I haven't seen him.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, but the last time I did see him, he said something about using his ferry to deliver letters. Maybe you should try talking to someone at the post office.
I guess we could ask the postman over in Seafront.
Just once, I would enjoy receiving a quest that can be sold in the general vicinity of the Asker.
This is definitely the worst offender for it, though. I suppose it is that couple, so...
I cannot believe how many trips we have made simply to track down a single man.
It's alright to do this kind of thing every now and then.
I only pray this is not the calm before some manner of storm. Say there, lad, have you ever penned a missive?
You mean a letter? No. I'm not big on writing. It always takes me forever to figure out what I want to say.
Fish can swim through sand.
Hey there, Louise. Say, where'd you get that red bag? Found it on the ship, did you? You kids are so darn curious about everything.
Found it on the ship.
Anywho, it's good to see you. Afraid I don't have any bread today, but I did bring you something. Here, it's a ribbon. Let me tie it in your hair for you. Well, what do you think? Pretty nice, huh? Huh. What's that on the floor? Oh, it's a mirror. Well, that's a stroke of luck. Let's go ahead and check out your new look. If you go over there where it's brighter, you'll be able to see yourself more clearly. What's wrong? Don't you want to see? Oh, I see. You don't like sunlight. Guess your eyes are pretty sensitive after spending all this time in the dark, huh? Well,
Yeah,
it's not
that's
like we can
definitely
have you stay here forever. We should work on getting you out of here so you and me can go look at the sea together. How's that sound?
Only just struck me that in these words, C/D, Kanye doesn't hold him hostage. It's just... throat dries up. A fun fact that I just remembered.
Hey, postman. Oh, sorry. You're not him.
I'm sure as hell not. I just swung by to pick up a letter and wound up running the damn place. Anyway, you here for a package or something?
No. There's this couple who's always fighting, and the husband took off. So I'm trying to track him down. Ring any bells?
Sorry, pal. You're asking the wrong guy. Still, that's pretty weird. My buddy's daughter took off too. Maybe running away is the cool thing to do now.
I find it exceedingly unlikely this pair of runaways is mere coincidence.
Any idea where she might have went?
That is the question, isn't it? Actually, you know what? I bet she went to check out the huge shipwreck that drifted into the inlet the other day. Not often something like that comes around. It's all the kids have been talking about.
Wheel, wheel, wheel. Rules outside the village that are really scary if you make them mad. Only when the caster shades are out. Other than that, you can come on.
Hey, Louise. I brought your food for today. What's wrong? Aren't you hungry? Huh. You haven't been eating much lately. Are you okay? Well then, let's try this.
For the fourth time I say, how the fuck does he make that noise with his voice?
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's not humming
called
or
a
singing.
song. Humming a jaunty tune is the best thing for putting a spring in your step. Songs are like a little bit of wisdom that makes the tough times easier. I love them personally. I mean, not that I'm any good at singing.
She sounds like
your
a Black
voice
Widow
is a bit
singer.
rough there, but you're actually pretty good. You know, I knew someone who lived in the town lighthouse before she died. She used to hum this same song a lot. I heard it every time I stopped by to deliver something, and I guess it just kind of stuck. Of course, that was quite a while ago. Hey, are you trying to cheer me up? You are a kind soul, Louise.
Don't know if those are the words I'd use, but whatever. I remember the game series I was trying to remember the name of yesterday. Echo.
I'm sensing some really weird magic going on here, Sunshine. You feeling it too?
Yeah. Is it a shade?
Are you actually trying to think something through rather than just jumping in and killing?
What's wrong, Kaine?
Nothing. It's just... I'm sensing a presence from seafront. Something like a shade.
A shade in the town? That's not good.
Sure as shit ain't. Mailbox was empty today. Because the postman's fucking dead.
A shipwreck, is it? I suppose we might as well investigate, seeing as how we lack any other tenable leads.
Right. Let's head for the inlet.
That's okay.
Kaine. Emil.
Via, of course, our buddies.
What's going on? I haven't seen you two come into Seafront in, well, ever, I guess.
Sorry for the surprise. Kaine said she sensed something strange in the area.
Strange how? Like a shade?
Maybe? Not sure. There's some kind of sound or something coming from up ahead.
What an incredibly specific piece of information the hussy has graced us with.
What is it, Kaine?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
Kaine, mine beloved. Boat, boat, boat. Take a look at that boat. A beached shipwreck.
We're gonna need to figure out some way to get inside that thing.
This ship is in a state of wanton decay. Surely we can find a hole or some such if we put our minds to it. These planks seem to be covering a rather large hole.
We can probably get in if we move them out of the way.
I'm worried about whatever it is Kaine is sensing. We should make sure we're really prepared before going inside.
Worry not. I'm so tired. I'm going to get through this.
So, were you able to write that letter? You know, now that I've taught you how.
And that's it, because I'm just...
Not yet, huh? Well, there's certainly no reason to rush. You know, it makes me happy that you've taken such a shine to me. First time we met, I didn't have the foggiest idea what was going on in that head of yours. So, hey, I've been thinking. How about you come live with me? It might be kind of nice to have a daughter around. Not into it, huh? Guess I should have figured. I'm sad to hear it, but it's your choice, of course. Huh? The floor's wet. Wait, is this blood?
Don't worry about it.
Oh dear. Are you...
It's fine, I'm just having a catastrophic nosebleed. I have been there, I have done that, I have bled that much with a nosebleed before.
Oh, baby, that is one hell of a smell. We got something real nasty nearby, eh, Sunshine? Come on, don't tell me you ain't picked up on it yet. You of all people gotta know what this smell means.
This ship is in poor condition indeed. Do try not to thrash about and bring its timbers down around us, hussy.
Whatever.
You sure you're all right, Kaine?
You really shouldn't push yourself. Hey, I've got an idea. How about you and me search outside and get some nice fresh air in the process?
Sure. Let's do that.
Sounds good. Take care of Kaine for us, Emil.
Emil is on the case. Come on, Kaine. Let's get the lead out.
I still don't understand what he means by that.
This place is pretty gloomy. I'm having a hard time imagining any townsfolk hanging around here.
Well, as we've no other leads, let the search begin. Look there, on the floor.
And there's still some more.
Obtained one lantern. It's a spooky ghost.
Wait, did you see that girl just now?
I did indeed. How on earth did she manage to get behind us? Perhaps she is the runaway we heard tell of at the post office. Best track her down and take her back to town with us.
Dun dun dun.
Hmm? There's no one here.
Weird. It's like we just saw a ghost.
Oh, what foolishness! I am certain this room merely contains a secret passageway or the like.
Still thinking about that famous five. Famous five go to Smuggler's Rock that I was thinking of.
What is with this ship anyway?
There may be clues somewhere that tell of how it ran aground.
You used the hold key.
It looks really dark up ahead.
Then perhaps we ought to make use of that lantern.
Yep. Let's make freaking do it.
What's this? An apple. It's a bit bruised, but it's not super old or anything.
I wager it was dropped by that fruit-loving ferryman with the red bag. Perhaps he absconded to this ship to wait out the storm after yet another spirited debate with his wife. Ah, goodness, what a troublesome couple.
Let's keep moving.
That apple starts playing. I can picture the video in my head. I just...
Oh, what was that sound just now?
Sounds like it came from the floor above us.
I can't, like... brain enough to actually sing the song.
This barrel's been knocked over, and there's flour everywhere.
Surely it was toppled by the girl we saw at the entrance? Wait. Cast your eyes to the floor, lad.
I know she's straight. That doesn't explain her ghostliness, but...
The missing child left white tracks in her passing. Should we follow them, I expect we will find our way to her.
Man, this book's got some serious heft to it. Wonder what it's for.
It would seem to be this ship's logbook. Let us avail ourselves of a gander. Records of the routes it traveled, the weather it encountered, and the places it made port, all in a painstaking level of detail. I would expect no less for a vessel of this size. Until the day the records suddenly cease.
What the hell happened on this ship?
What the hell indeed?
Hey, there's a notebook on this desk.
A record of the cargo they carried, no doubt. Let me see. By my pages, This ship was used by slavers. Simply atrocious.
Wait, you're telling me they sold people?
And made out quite handsomely from the transactions, it would seem.
How could they do something like that?
I do not know, nor do I care to ponder it. Let it suffice to say there are monsters who trade coin for misery in all corners of this accursed world.
Indeed.
There's a breeze coming through these shelves.
That white vase is rather conspicuous. Try giving it a nudge.
Stand around and do nothing.
A hidden room. How delightful.
These chests are pretty huge.
And what do they contain? Treasure, perhaps?
I wish. Looks like a bunch of iron tools.
Those are no mere tools, lad. They are instruments of torture. I shudder to think what evil transpired in this room.
The exit looks walled off, and I think there's something written on it?
And in blood, no less. The smudging makes it difficult to pass, but I believe it reads, "Let me out."
Looks at camera like I'm in the office.
No doubt they can find their human cargo in this room.
That's terrible.
We may be able to pass through here should we push the shelves in the outer passageway.
So, we go here, here, then here.
These shelves are blocking the...
Only one way to...
Here. Here.
This ship...
Here. Obtained passageway key.
There don't seem to be any shades around, at least.
Fortunate for us. Now let no more time be wasted in our search for the townsfolk.
Of course. You use the passageway key.
The white tracks end here.
Wait, I hear something.
Gross bed, torch chamber, pipe.
And cheer myself up. Where did he go? Why do I feel this way?
Whatever that sound was, it stopped. I swear it sounded like a girl.
This is a voice pipe. A contraption by which one's voice can travel to a faraway location.
Which means the girl is in whatever room this pipe connects to.
Hold a moment. I spy a chart of the ship's layout on the wall. Yes, this pipe connects to a cabin in the ship's stern.
Onward and, inward, I guess.
Onward and inward indeed.
This little lantern has brought us quite far, hasn't it?
Yeah, and the light it gives off makes me feel, I don't know, safe somehow. Looks like somebody's journal. Here, let me see. It says the ship was attacked by some kind of monster. Seems like the person who wrote this holed up in here, while the monster roamed around the ship, killing everyone. Do you think that actually happened?
I cannot say. Though the term monster might well be referring to a shade.
Might indeed. Lots of maps everywhere, so...
A kitchen, is it?
Obtained earth.
Heavens, look at the size of this saucepan. This must have been where they prepared meals for the crew.
There's a note stuck to the counter. Extra rice, hold the peppers. Looks like the crew had some say over how they ate.
To be picky about one's food while at sea is a luxury indeed. Thinking back on it, the cuisine we were served during our visit to the bickering couple's home was quite particular in its choice of ingredients, was it not?
Tell me about it. I feel like I've sampled every single recipe in the Apple Fanatics cookbook.
I would love some apple crumble right now.
Once we track down the ferryman, we should invite them to a meal at our place.
Or, like, raspberry crumble or...
Fine idea, lad.
anything like that. just in general, you know?
Oh, damn. The hell is this smell?
Perhaps it is wafting from further inside?
Don't worry about it, it's fine.
Another apple.
Just how many apples does that quibbling husband keep on his person while he's out and about?
Let's keep searching.
How many indeed?
Vice? I think the floor is...
Speak to me, lad. Are you hurt?
Been better, but I'll live. I can't see a thing down here. And what is that terrible stench?
I suspect we may have fallen into the ship's hold.
The lantern got away from me during the fall. We'd better look for it.
Is that...
Vice, that's it!
About time.
Lantern fired and...
Oh dear. Look at the bodies. They are all people from town. And, I fear, the missing ferryman.
Oh no. This can't be real. Why? Why did everyone have to... God damn it!
Pull yourself together, lad. Remember the presence Kaine sensed. The culprit who murdered these poor folk likely awaits us further within.
I won't let them get away with this.
That's enough, lad. Avert your eyes.
Say, keep looking, but it's such a good reveal, that one is.
Why did things turn out like this? Did he leave because of his body? I just want to be able to talk with him. I don't want him to be afraid of me. I don't want him to hate me. I want to meet him in a human form. I want to look at the sun with my own eyes. I want to sing beautiful songs. So, if I can just eat more people, maybe then I can become a human.
Something to become human, you need a human heart. Eats lots of hearts.
Hey
That's
there,
just
you
the way-
two.
Hey, I didn't know you guys came back inside.
Did we ever? Found a nice hole in the wall to slide through. But then we heard a bunch of noise coming from that super dark floor downstairs. You sure had us worried.
Yeah, sorry about that. You feeling better, Kaine?
A little, yeah. Sorry for the trouble.
Pardon me. Pardon me.
Good. That's good.
Jeez, you seem really down in the dumps. Did something happen?
Tell me, Kaine, that presence you sensed.
It's on the floor above us.
I feared as much. It seems we've little choice but to press onward.
Little choice indeed.
There's a bunch of crumpled up paper here. Letters, maybe?
They all seem to have the same words written upon them, but the penmanship is so poor I cannot make heads nor tails of it.
Oops. Hit completely the wrong button there. That's okay.
Oh man, that smell is getting ripe. How you feeling there, Sunshine?
Not great. Can't you tell?
Let's see.
This would be the final room, yes? The culprit who murdered the townspeople may be behind this very door.
Let's proceed with the utmost caution. Let's go.
It's that girl we saw when we first entered the ship.
Old lad, this is a lone child sitting inside a hulking ship littered with corpses. Something is clearly amiss.
Not at all.
There. Oh man, this shade is nuts! I think I'm in love. You can feel her power hanging in the air, and she ain't even trying yet. Things are finally heating up. Huh?
Could this girl be the presence you sensed, Kaine?
Oh, hey, it's you. Been a while.
Wait, you're the postman. What are you doing here?
Oh, I've been coming here a lot lately. I think this girl was on the ship when it drifted in. I've been keeping an eye on her until she's well enough to leave. Hey, so this is kind of awkward, but the girl is, you know, bleeding? I brought a bunch of bandages with me, but, well, how exactly... Sorry. Clearly crossed the line there. Forget I said anything.
Stay the hell away from her! She isn't...
Well, that's such a good cutscene though, isn't it?
Kaine! Emil!
We'll figure something out. You just find a way to get the hell out of here.
The two of them will be fine, but you and I must withdraw.
Off we go.
The ship is collapsing. We must leave at once.
Very much aware of that, thanks. Shades! Damn it, they're in the way! Looks like we can get out through that hole up there.
40-foot vertical leap.
Glad you two made it out in one piece.
Yeah, we're good. But that poor postman is still trapped inside.
We'd better go help him out.
No shade would dare pursue us into sunlight such as this. We should use the opportunity to ready ourselves.
Words spoken before disaster.
What on earth?
Why isn't this shade being hurt by the sun?
That is not precisely the case. It most certainly is being burned by the sunlight. However, its regenerative abilities far outpace whatever damage the light is able to inflict. This light, something is coming. Get out of the way at once!
Oh, listen, it's singing. This thing actually thinks it's a person.
Not so worried about killing her quickly. I've already got the time.
I don't know where the singing lessons came from, but I do know it's sure as hell trying to eat us.
Don't stop now. Focus on the next one.
Words.
for him? How sad. How precious.
Not quite backing up.
Now is our chance. Attack with all that you have.
Did we get it?
If only. Why does the mill have to jump and fly?
Oh, hell. That thing's huge.
She is my favourite boss by far and away. Just like conceptually.
To think it could recover from such a grievous wound.
Ordinary attacks aren't gonna do shit against this thing.
We'll just have to up our own attacks to match.
You get its weakness by now, yeah, Sunshine? Well then, get to carving this bastard up before we're all dead!
I know, damn it, I know. The core of this thing is in the mouth. We need to get up there.
Are you serious?
But how are we supposed to do that?
Instead of wasting time running your mouths, how about you keep attacking the damn thing until it falls over?
Hey,
That's
the
the
guy
plan.
from before's collapsed on the beach. That shade's got some kind of hard-on for it. We should take him hostage.
Shut your yap. I'm not in the business of using my blades on people.
I think it's working.
It's concentrating tremendous magical energy into its head. Attacking it may cause the power gathered there to discharge.
That's the plan. And up we go. It's tentacle.
Now's your chance, run, lad! Attack the part of her that looks like a girl!
That's the plan.
The shade's core is inside its mouth! Hurry!
Well, problem. Okay, that's actually it.
Shit!
Spear attack. Very cool. Spikies. Where did they come from? She's definitely my favourite boss. Mutations found in subcutaneous cell structure, rising mental disorders believed to be caused by external factors, immune transmission, most likely mechanism. Research underway. 1 week later.
Thanks. You really saved our bacon.
You've all done so much for me. Offering a little refuge is the least I can do. I don't have the words to express how sorry I am. We all knew townspeople were out there being eaten by a shade, but I never imagined I was taking care of it this entire time.
The fault lies with that foul creature alone, Postman. Not yourself.
I hope I can believe that someday.
All right, well, we'd better get going. There's someone else we need to break this news to.
Fair enough. I hope to see you out there on the old letter trail again soon.
Me too.
Hey, did you find my husband?
Yeah. The thing is...
Wait, why are you hesitating?
You tell her the truth.
Is he alright? Please tell me he's alright. Come on, say something already.
Just think it's the better option always.
Your husband was killed by a shade. I'm sorry. We tracked him down, but it was already too late.
No, it can't be true. That big idiot, always carrying his bag around, thinking about me all the time. Oh God, this can't be happening.
I don't know. I think if it were me, I'd prefer to know that they were dead, but hadn't abandoned me.
It saddens this old tome to think we'll never hear those two at each other's throats again.
If only I'd gotten to him sooner. Damn it.
Do not let it burden your soul, lad. You did the best you were able.
I feel like the option to or the fact that the liar is telling her, yeah, he ran away with another girl or something along those lines. I feel like that's the crueler option because it's both he's gone and he left you specifically, whereas this is he's gone permanently because he was a victim. It's not to do with you.
The hell's this, Sunshine?
A letter. That thing wrote it for the postman.
Ha! Man, that is some grade A chicken scratch.
She probably copied the letters as best she could.
So, what's it say?
Loading. Several days later. When one presumes just hung about the village side.
Like I was stuck in some kind of dream.
Hey, letter guy.
You're that... I mean, how can I help you?
Got a letter for you.
Wait, you have a letter for me?
Yeah, it's from that thing on the ship.
Louise? Let me see. Oh, it says, thank you. Wow, look at this. After all that time I spent trying to teach her to write, she actually managed to string together a few ugly little letters. Damn it. Why can't I stop seeing her smile? Or hearing that song she used to sing? I know she ate people. I know she was a monster.
really nice music. I think Facade is my favourite storyline, but I think Louise is my favourite boss. I don't know, there's just, I think her, of the shades, I think her story is the saddest. I also think Rock, the enemy from Facade, I think his story is pretty sad as well. But his story is less personal suffering and perhaps better described as like the suffering that occurs when two disparate worlds are forced to live together and cannot understand each other. I don't know. Recently, so brief spoiler, in the one of the more recent things that happened in Final Fantasy XIV is that you try and make peace with the various peace tribes, trying to make a big alliance because we need it, basically, and also because the beast tribes are being victimized by the Guardians. And having done that, and then going back and doing the beast tribe quest, which is what I'm doing at the moment to level one of my ultimate classes, it hits really different doing those quests now. Both hearing them, watching them, seeing them, and knowing what's going to happen. But then also, time-wise, I kind of, rather than being like, oh no, I'm doing ARR quests in Shadowbringers, I'm sort of wrangling it as us doing these quests because part of us making that alliance is we're going to go help you and help these people with whom we are allying.
Shades on the coast, the ferryman dead. You've had quite the rough trip. That poor ferryman used to tell me stories of the epic quarrels he had with his wife. He found the whole thing quite amusing. He loved her, though. He loved her with all that he was. I'm very sad to hear that he's gone. Still, you made it back safe, and I'm glad for that.
Have you any new information about the key to the Shadow Lord's castle?
I'm still working on the decryption, but I'm afraid progress has stalled. Loyal Cerberus might refer to a dog, but I've never seen anything that would fit the bill.
It must be pretty complicated if even you can't decode it. Well, you're our last hope, so please keep trying, okay?
I will. By the way, I was walking by your house earlier and I noticed you had some mail. You might want to check it out.
Thanks. I'll do that.
Oh, one last thing. Since the ferryman was missing work, I arranged for someone else to handle the job. I'll make sure they know to let you use the boat as before.
Gotcha.
Hell yeah, boat.
Even without those we have lost, the world relentlessly continues to turn.
Don't hit my fucking chest. Check. Letters. It's me, the King of Facade. Sorry this is all formal stuff. Listen, I'm getting married and I really want Nick to come, so get over here.
The king is getting married. It does this old book good to see a boy become a man.
Probably not a good idea to turn down a wedding invitation from a king. Let's go to Facade.
NieR Replicant. Kids suffer. The king is a kid. We are all kids. Especially Emil, who I think is, certainly at least I headcanon as being younger than both of us. Yona obviously has been in her own special type of suffering. The Shadow Lord, being who/what he is, also suffers. It's bad for everyone. That's the TLDR of Replicant. Louise suffers. People in the Eyrie suffer, though. That could have been. I personally feel like that's something that they could have stopped. But why MMB? Or, I don't know, maybe it was inevitable, maybe it was always going to happen. guess we don't even know when or where the Eerie became infected with shades. One presumes that after Kaine left, there was that attack on. There was an attack on Kaine and her grandma. So, who knows? They turned our beautiful forests into this. No, my God. We cannot defeat these humans in direct combat. Be faithful. I know that they can learn to live alongside of us. I know it well. Just everything about the facade story is so tragic. There isn't a single... I know it feels bad to say there isn't a single good bit of it, but it is, like, it's always... both the story of the wolves and the shades and Rock, who's the enemy, and, you know, their story is incredibly tragic, and so is the story of the people of the facade, especially the king, and, you know, going from being a king ostensibly in the prime of his life and ready to take on his new responsibilities to...
Does it not strike you as curious to find wolves in the desert?
Should it?
They normally live in forests, yes. Deserts would seem to hold little sustenance for them.
Well, I can certainly guess what they've been eating.
Scorpions. Scorpions or shades, those are the other two things you get out here. Personal choice. Oops. Probably same. Check we can't talk to Kaine, even though we should be able to, if you understand. Where are you headed? The King's Mansion. And just enjoy how pretty it is. Think about what this would have looked like before it became a desert, with various waterways and stuff. I just think that would be pretty cool. Continue to watch the prison, but I'm still worried about my future. Enter the King's Mansion. Just...
Ah, Kakere!
You came. It's been so long.
We hear your days of bachelorhood are coming to a close, King.
Congrats.
Forgive my prying, but we are all eager to know the identity of your lucky bride.
Yes, how rude of me. How nice to see you again.
Hold on. Fira?
That's right.
You have grown into a fine example of womanhood. I'm sure you will make a splendid queen.
Kaine's gonna want to see this.
Indeed. But I'm truly glad to see you. Did you know that my bride threatened to boycott the ceremony if you didn't come? You must be a man.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Your Royalness. Congratulations on your wedding.
Thank you.
I'm sorry Kaine's not here, but...
Let me guess, she's outside, right? What nonsense. She knows she's welcome. And now, I insist that you stay with me tonight as honored guests of the royal family.
Of course. How could we refuse?
Like that both Emil is gay and Kaine is intersex. And then you've got Brother Nier, who's... Hurry, one of our brothers is caught in a human trap. Why do they hunt us? Punch out the flea-ridden cows. Can't be letting us go the king's family. This cutscene. Is it this one? So much this the night before the wedding.
To think they even have rules governing the timing and water temperature of a bath.
What's it to you? You don't even take baths. Kaine?
What is the matter?
I don't like this. Weddings are festive occasions, you know? Should I even be here?
We were invited here by the king, remember?
Sure, but what about everybody else?
This city isn't like our villages. It's all about the rules here. And since there isn't a specific rule about you, I honestly think they won't give a crap.
I mean, also, she did save the queen,
Yeah.
so...
Will you at least procure a new set of lingerie for the festivities? Some spring colors, perhaps?
Keep talking, Book.
I love you so much,
Let's see how smug you are when I toss you on a campfire.
Saying that is me, not she. Not necessarily as me, Brother Nier, but...
Oh,
What's up?
just having trouble getting to sleep.
Something bothering you?
No, the opposite, in fact. I'm just so excited about the wedding that I can't settle down. I bet it's gonna have streamers and dancing and bears on unicycles and everything. I'm sorta jealous. I wish I was Fira.
You'll find a nice bride someday, Emil.
Huh? Oh, right. Right.
You must be tired indeed if you misunderstood that simple social nicety.
Poor Emil.
Yeah, that's not exactly it.
The harvest was weak again this year, and my people are beginning to go hungry. Also, a quarrel with the wolves has taken a turn for the worst. The duties of a king overwhelm me. In truth, I feel somewhat guilty about having a festival to celebrate my wedding.
Everyone needs to blow off steam and celebrate once in a while.
Indeed, your people have earned a moment of rest and respite.
How will the two of us understand each other? We just don't know. I guess that's true.
Plus, you want to make Fira happy, right? Anyway, life is better when you have someone to fight for.
That's not written in the rules, but maybe it should be. Someone to fight for. Yes. I like the thought of that. This is the best cutscene. Strong. Fight. What have we done to earn such wrath? You are right, my brothers. We move tonight. The humans will pay for what they have done. If God. Oh, I just realised that Discord overlay picks up on OBS. Well, you've all been getting my notifications about which
weddings are the best.
things I...
There's flowers everywhere. Everyone's happy. It's just great. I'm kind of jealous. Aren't you jealous, Kaine?
Nah.
Oh, come on.
Can see what I get pinged for in the Ether Hunts Discord. And thus, in front of these beloved guests, and Parole 904, I hereby request that you seal your union with a kiss. Something as it was like for me. The wolves are coming. Run.
That wolf is a shade.
Sure it is. You've raised our forests, poisoned our streams, and now you slaughter our young. We will abide your existence no longer, mankind. You will atone for our sins with blood. Why did you protect him? Say something.
Kairi-san.
The people in us. Never mind that. Furio. Thank you. You got to be alright. Thank you for making someone like me your bride. She's gone my huge. A proud, more splendid queen than never be. You just began. You came from the outside. Your existence was hard. But you were finally going to be happy. We were going to travel, to see new things, to be together. We were going to be together forever. We promised each other. Men, take arms. The wolves die tonight.
I would rethink this course of action, King. Ahead lies a battle you cannot win.
Which hasn't. Then I go myself. You must be Lord. They must die. Kill the wolves. Kill them all. Sorry if this sound's been all over the place. Queen will very much frown upon this course of action. You are the king and leader of the master people. Your duty is to your people and their herds. I beg of you, do not bring shame to the queen's memory. Cyrilla or her husband. So apologies if the audio is all over the place. It feels really quiet to me, but when I look at it, yeah, some of the levels are quite high. So.
The king's grief is strong. I doubt he will stand down at this point.
Yeah. I'm guessing he'll run off to take on the wolves any time now.
Will we let him go by himself?
Of course not. Hell, I hate the wolves too.
Then we must prepare for the fight. It will not be an easy one.
I know.
Are you ready for battle?
Yeah. Time to avenge Fira.
Fira is not the only victim. These damnable wolves continue to claim the lives of many people. I'm not allowed them to suffer anymore. As their king, I must take a stand. And if the wolves say I can't, then damn the wolves.
Madness. The wolves who attacked were only a fraction of the pack. How will you fight them all?
I will not be defeated.
Then count us in.
That is too much for me to ask.
We're not doing it for you, dumbass. It's for Fira.
Kaine, you can't speak to a king like that!
If this is indeed the plan, then let us make haste. We can ill afford another tragedy.
Thank you, my friends. Where are you going, my liege? To strike the wolves. The city is yours. My liege, that is a violation of multiple rules. Did the rules keep Fira from dying? No, my lord. What did Fira ever do? She was so close to knowing happiness, and then she had it snatched away from her. Yes, my lord. Was it Fira's fault that she was so frail? No, my lord. Then get out of my way. I cannot, my lord. You are behaving like a fool. Clearly you are still young. How dare you? Queen Fira was a kind and gentle woman. All in our city loved her, did they not? Hear me, man of the mask. He was our leader. King Facade. He was our king's beloved. Queen Fira. Who stained the court with the blood of our queen? The wolves did. Then who are the ones that will vanquish the wolves? The man of the mask. Sir, I request permission to join these men in battle. Apologize. It took some time to obtain the blessing of every citizen. Visited all of them? I did, my liege. There are rules about this sort of thing, after all.
キルたちエククギリスアーガイ
Yes, I understand.
カイザムより
My liege,
生き
you are a
おつじ
worthy
でく
successor to your father.
カイザム
Foolish
チ
king attracts
ツスト
foolish
チ
people.
お
Do not
別れ
forget
たしよ
this.
り
You are foolish people indeed, to sacrifice so much for an idiot like my son. Is this all written name? The humans will be punished. We can make our escape if we move on. There are definitely more than these 5. I remember fighting more, but still be. I hear you, my brothers, and I share your desire to die with me. You was all the strength and can't thanks you. For the lives of our comrades. For the pride of our country. Death to the invaders. Facade does have a sadder story, just in general, not just with Fira's death, but all of it. This is their den. I'm sorry to ask so much of you.
Forget it. It's for Fira.
Let's move.
Very cool.
The wolves appear to be targeting the king.
Please be careful. He must protect the king and his
He
advice.
seeks the king of Facade.
Of course he does.
Such dogged, unwavering defiance.
Dogged, huh?
Why do these beasts hold so much rage?
He's been murdered. Stole their land and etc.
The smaller wolves are not infected with shades. But as for the leader,
If even one shade is here, then I have to kill all of them.
Taste the sting of our blood, and not leave a single one alone. We can never forgive you, humans. There shall never be peace between us. Never. Never.
above you, stay on your guard.
Protect the king at all costs. Rebels, die. We cannot know peace as long as you draw breath. Those are my very words, King. This is my people. And for them, and for Fear. What have we done to deserve such a fate?
You must endure. Go, live, and think of me again. Thank you
for being my friend.
Tamed the loyal careless Keith. She was placed into a dented solitude at a young age and forbidden to speak. In that harsh environment, no family, she toiled day after day, just as the future was looking bright.
I believe that young Fira was perfectly content with the life she had.
She was?
Of course. Does this not sound like what she would say to you? She was terribly proud of her king, and now you must do all you can to honor her memory.
I will do my best. I swear. Sorry. Need to be alive right now. The king isn't allowed to shed tears for others.
Is that another infernal rule?
The people who must live and die by others. Sometimes we even break them. Isn't that right, Fira?
The poor king.
This is all the Shade's fault.
This is the last of them.
Now we can find the Shadow Lord. And Yona.
We certainly can.
Hold on, Yona. I'm almost there.
So what we should do is go back to the village. But I'm actually not going to do that. I'm going to go save here because I'm farming here after this. So I'm just going to head back into...
We should return to Popola and see if she has any final words for us.
We will in a bit. For now... Over here... I'll sort out the weird audio issues in time for next week's stream. And I am going to finish things off there. I will say thank you very much for watching, it is very much appreciated, and I do hope that you enjoyed. I will be streaming Final Fantasy XIV this Tuesday, where we will be doing Boja and possibly Wallet, but I'm focusing on Boja, on Ashard, my alt. Then on Thursday it will be Destiny 2, where we'll be doing week 7 of Season of the Lost and getting to work on some challenges and the exotic and all that good stuff. Then on next Saturday it will be Higurashi When They Cry, Kudokugushi, where we are going to go fight some half-bloods and continue living through Hanyu's hybrid rom-com horror life. I think it's going to become horror soon, I feel like it is. I hope it is, I was expecting a horror game. And then next Sunday will be NieR Replicant, where we will be going through challenging Shadow Lord for the 4th time and getting ending D. So, thank you very much for watching, it is very much appreciated. Do have a wonderful evening and be excellent to each other, and I shall see you guys on Tuesday.